Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Fought off foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that's in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
On the ground. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Trey Turner now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Look out! And it hit him. Right, he had 2 strikes on him, and it hit him.
First baseman, Bryce
And now it's
Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010. And Turner's back in. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Around second is Turner. Throw into third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Right
hey, whatever works,
Nick
right? Doesn't have to be
Castellanos.
impressive. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Turner, the runner at third. Harper at first. 1 gone. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And there's a curve through for a strike. Right side, hard hit. They get the force, and that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And that misses. And that's ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dylan Cruz will hit next.
Let's go, Dylan.
That clips the corner. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner breaks for third. Next offering is fouled back. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So the go ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Wheeler with a throw over. And he's back in there. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Swung on, belted, way back there. And off the base of the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One out, runner at second. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. Fouled off left side. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. That one way inside.
That's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
To the right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting fifth.
As we take a look at the Nationals
Josh
lineup.
Bell.
They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, Get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing. Somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Not close with that one. And now 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Two outs. Pitch misses there. And now 3-1. Luis Garcia in the on-deck circle for the Nats. And ball four, two aboard.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Luis
So 2 outs with
Garcia.
runners on the corners. And now it's Luis Garcia. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Batting seventh.
So bases all loaded
Keibert
up. And now it's
Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Wood on third. Bell on second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. Out to short. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. They limit the damage here. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for the
getting
Phillies,
started.
left
Here's the
fielder,
veteran
Max
outfielder,
Kepler.
Max Kepler. Gore back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball one.
Dave Lawrence
1-1.
assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, catcher
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. One down. Phillies down a run. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That's out number 2.
Batting 8, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings here and blasts one left field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
I'll
tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Just missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Good hitters count, the 2-0. Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering upstairs. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Swing and a miss. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man at second. Got it. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Inside, just missed. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 9th, center fielder,
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range. And close holes that, are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And downstairs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington. They lead it 1-0. On to the third inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Schwarber, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is going to go. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Trey Turner. Hit in the air, left field. Young pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty.
Ball inside.
Tied up here in the early going. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Just missed. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one drifts inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Cut off, throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here comes Alec Bohm. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. In the air, right field. And that drops foul. The pitch. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball. The Phillies draw even on this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Let's go next.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the left fielder, James Wood, doubled his first time up.
James Wood.
Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. Swinging a drive, deep right field. And out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
1 down. And now here is Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A little bit low. Wheeler, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Garcia.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit.
Ball, that's low.
This one in the dirt. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
And the batter now, Keibert Ruiz.
Inside, ball
First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And a foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Boom. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Start of the fourth.
Leading
Max
off for the
Kepler at the
Phillies,
plate.
Left fielder Max Kepler.
Let's go, DC.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This one in the air, right field. Cruz makes the grab, 1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need
Now
to
batting,
challenge inside the
catcher,
zone. You just keep
JT
working the corners
Realmuto.
and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Realmuto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one misses in the dirt. The Phils trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Second baseman.
And now for the Phillies,
Stott.
Bryson Stott. Doubled in his first AB. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C., now the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena.
And there's a strike.
Well, these Nats did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ground ball to Bohm. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Center field. Marsh. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Nationals Park. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brandon Marsh. Gore back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. The Nats up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
That's ball 3.
Bryce
No
Harper
strikes.
waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Draws the walk
No, that's
there.
it. Ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players,
Now
but
batting,
with his
the
speed,
first baseman,
this guy out there on the base
Bryce
pass,
Harper.
it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
So man aboard. Here's Harper now. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it
That's
out of the
ball 2.
way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one finds the corner. 2-1 now. Turner off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Dylan
Right
Cruz.
fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual
Now
performance you want to
batting, left
flush. He just
fielder,
hasn't looked very
James
comfortable up there.
Wood.
Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Stepping in, James Wood. He's already homered in this game. Pop foul out of play off to the right. close, but called the ball. And the count 1-2.
That
One
pitch
ball,
was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Stays alive. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathaniel
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fastball is outside. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Law also getting ready. That one a little bit high, and the count is 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That's down and in.
No strike.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
No outs, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting, Max Kepler. just missed.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Got the out.
He's out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one is out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mackenzie Gore done for the afternoon, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the Nationals.
change here, Lucas Sims.
Number 39.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Lucas
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now a chance for Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Stott, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom getting ready to go. Kirkering, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Ball, that's in.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Luis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right side, Harper. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Tanner
Philadelphia.
Banks taking over on the mound.
58.
And this is an important part of this
Banks.
game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Check swing, called strike. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one pulled foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Next to hit, Keibert Ruiz. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside. And that one clips the corner.
2-1.
Two now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Third baseman, Jose Tena.
First pitch misses. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's outside, and that's ball 2. And that one missing low.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
In the air, left side. Kepler sizing this one up. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Mutil up with it. Fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, it quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Castellanos makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Nationals.
arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
58.
Derek Law.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is
Leading
Bryce
off
Harper.
for Philadelphia,
1 for
First
3.
baseman Bryce Harper.
Ball 1 to Bryce. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Digging in, Nick Castellanos. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Just missed. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Brixey getting loose as well. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. At the wall, and it's out of play. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There goes the runner. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Harper at third. Castellanos over at first with 1 away. That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And now 1 and 2. And that one almost hit him. The 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Backed off the plate that time.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Not in time. He's safe.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Derek Law done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Jose A. Ferrer.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Two on, one out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And a ground ball to first. There's one. He's out. Back to first. Not in time.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So up next, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a foul ball. Inside, and the count is 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Strong.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Here comes the 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
James Wood getting ready to hit.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
One down, base is empty.
Ball down.
Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Ferrer back to work. Ferrer goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Turner now. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That misses. Ball two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. And ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's Josh Bell.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
That one at the knees for a strike. Into left center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now it's going to be Luis Garcia. Almost got him. And the 1-0. That one to first, and a foul ball. And that's down and away. Bell gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Keibert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And strike 1 to the catcher. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And first offering is fouled off. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Late swing, foul to the left. The Nationals down to their final strike. Tena checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.